Yeah, I will start. Uh, Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I welcome our esteemed speaker for today's program, uh, Mr. Shashi Prakash Dubey, sir. So, I will first take privilege to introduce our esteemed speaker. So, I will introduce first. So, our sir, uh, uh, Shashi Prakash Dubey is working as an associate professor at Radharaman Institute of Pharmaceutical Science, Bhopal, as our chief speaker for today's webinar on pharmacovigilance. Mr. Dubey bring with his extensive academic and industry experience in the pharmaceutical domain. He is an alumnus of prestigious Institute Naipur Mohali. He hold MS Pharma degree with specialization in natural product research and has over decades of experience in pharmacy, education, and research. His work has spanned teaching subjects such as pharmacognosy, herbal drug technology, and pharmaceutical the PJ, that is, along with active involvement in research, placement, and regulatory compliance. Addition to his academic accomplishment, Mr. Dubey has worked with clinical data analysis and production and in production role in a reputed pharmaceutical organization, contributing to the drug data integrity and regulatory document, a key pillar of pharmacovigilance. He published research in natural product pharmacology and participated in various international conferences. Mr. Dubey is well positioned in offer valuable insight into evolving practices and importance of drug safety monitoring. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Shashi Prakash Dubey. Thank you so much, sir. You can take your session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bandoo sir, for such a nice introduction. And good morning, everyone. We are going to discuss pharmacovigilance job readiness program. And now I'm going to show you the presentation. Is it visible, sir?
Perfect, sir. Perfect. Yeah, it's okay. Correct.
So today we are gathered here for pharmacovigilance job readiness program webinar. And my name is Shashi Prakash Dubey. I was working in IMS Health, IKS, and Cognizant in pharmacovigilance and clinical data roles. And I'm teaching since 7 to 8 years, and I'm having overall 14 years experience in industry academia. I'm a NIPER pass out 2014 Natural Products Department. And today we are going to discuss about pharmacovigilance, what it is, and what are the opportunities and how the working of pharmacovigilance officer or drug safety officer is going to be. So, pharmacovigilance, as we all know, is assessment and understanding, detection, prevention of adverse effects. So, adverse effects include ADRs and ADEs. So, adverse effects includes adverse drug reactions as well as adverse drug events. So, pharmacovigilance is defined as the science and activities related to the detection, assessment, understanding, and prevention of adverse effects of medicinal products or other drug related problems. What is the importance of pharmacovigilance? The importance of pharmacovigilance is to ensure patient safety and the role of post marketing surveillance. Post marketing surveillance, as we all know, is phase 4 of clinical trials. An overview of pharmacovigilance life cycle, including spontaneous reporting and regulatory reporting. So, regulatory landscape, pharmacovigilance is being regulated by these key regulatory bodies. In US, it is known as FDA. In Europe, it is EMA. In India, it is CDSCO. In UK, it is MHRA. So there are various agencies regulating pharmacovigilance for the drug safety as well as post marketing surveillance. Key guidelines such as there is ICH E2E guidelines for pharmacovigilance planning and GVP modules for good pharmacovigilance practices. Like GLP, GMP, we all are familiar with good manufacturing practices, similarly, good laboratory practices. Now, for pharmacovigilance, it is good pharmacovigilance practices. So, E2E guidelines are very important. It is issued by ICH. The requirement of adverse events reporting to these authorities. In this slide, you can see FDA, TGA for Australia, MHRA for UK, then CDSCO for India, then ISO is accepted internationally, then ICH is there, then there are various societies for regulating pharmacovigilance studies like EMA. EMA is there for Europe, European Medical Agency. Regulatory compliance, data protection, quality assurance, and risk management are the important pillars of pharmacovigilance system. Practical skills for pharmacovigilance is these 12 key skills you have to put in your resume, like pharmacovigilance, Argus safety. Argus safety is a Oracle safety software, and Medra we are going to discuss about. It's a dictionary of regulatory agencies, and WHO, DD, signal detection, risk management, UDRA vigilance, Oracle, AERS, ICH guidelines, then CIOMS reporting, VisiFlow, and GVP modules. Landing a job in pharmacovigilance, you need research skills like quantitative skills and data analysis proficiency. You need regulatory knowledge like FDA regulations and ICH E2E guidelines, other regulatory agencies. You need communication ability to patient communication, expert interaction, and relocation willingness, adaptability to new environment, openness to remote locations. So in pharmacovigilance career, if we discuss what are the careers in pharmacovigilance in India, so you can work as a pharmacist, pharmacovigilance pharmacist, then pharmacovigilance physician, then pharmacovigilance data analyst, then pharmacovigilance writer, then we have pharmacovigilance regulatory affairs specialist. So you can work as a pharmacist, as a regulatory agent, and then you can be a writer like scientific writing, medical writing. In data analyst, if you are good with the data analytics, Excel formulas, and um, data transfer, data management, this is a good career. Then physicians are generally open for doctors, but sometimes they do refer what we say there is a course known as a PharmD, right? So PharmD professionals they do hire for that. Case processing overview. Define case processing. So ICSR process, how this ICSR process works. ICSR is individual case safety report. So in this six steps you are going to discuss, we are going to discuss about ICSR process. So what happens is the step one is case intake. The case is registered after occurrence of adverse event. Categorization, the case is categorized according to its seriousness. Data entry, all the data of the case registered is entered. After data entry, quality review team will come into the picture and quality of the data is checked by its correctness, regulatory compliance, etc. Then there is a medical review team. Medical review team work what medical review team does is the relationship between the drug and adverse event is studied whether this adverse event is due to the intake of that particular individual drug or due to some other reasons. Then if medical review team agrees that this adverse event might be or due to the intake of this medication. Then they go for regulatory submission. After analysis, all the data, the document, the ICSR is submitted. So information similar, these are the ICSR collection steps as it was mentioned here, 1 to 6. Now, this is PV operational center. This everything written under inside this box is PV operational center. Here, the pharmacovigilance officers' roles come into the picture. ICSR collection, solicited ICSR individual case study, case safety report, then individual case safety report collected, solicited sources, unsolicited sources, affiliated company personnel send the SAE forms or SAE data to PV department. Then PV department comes into the picture, and before ICSR submission, what they do, they verify ICSR initiation team, trias team, validity of ICSR, duplicate search, initiation of ICSR, follow up to existing ICSR. ICSR processing team, case coding, data entry, then SAE communication, then review team comes into the picture, review team, quality of the case, correct the error if any. Then medical review team, finally, what they do, they find the relation between the drug and the adverse event, review the expectedness of the event reported, and review the medical concept of ICSR. Then finally, the submission of ICSR to health authority, license partner like FDA, ICH, or MHRA or CDSCO. First, what happened? These are the steps. Initially, information received, then case initial entry, duplicate check. Then what we have, data entry, narration, case reporting, medical review team comes, case closure and reporting ICSR and aggregates. Medra coding basics. So in Medra, there are few terminologies we have to be familiar with, and there is specific classification numbers. As the pyramid, you can see this as we go down into this pyramid, the base is having more number of classifications. So LLT is having highest 81,812 terms. In SOC, it is 27 terms. So system organ class. This is a dictionary. MEDRA is a dictionary for regulatory, medical dictionary for regulatory activities as a standardized terminology for coding medical information related to adverse events. Hierarchical structure, we are going to, I'm going to explain you like SOC is system organ class, a high level classification classified based on anatomical and physiological systems. And they are only 27. Then HLGT is there. They are 337 high level group term and intermediate level related to SOC. Then HLT is their high level term, more specific grouping of term within an HLT. Total 1737 terms under this section. Then we have PT, that is preferred term, a finest level of detail, specific medical condition, preferred term generation generated in E2B report. It's ICH E2E similar to E2B report. Total 24,289 term. In LLT, lowest level term consists of more variant of and sub elements, at least 3 to 5 variants. This is the real world example of how narrative writing techniques work under as a MEDRA. Provide real world example of adverse events using MEDRA. So this is a case. This is a symptom. This spontaneous report was received from Health Canada. Domperidone 20 mg 3 to 4 times per day was prescribed in August 2014 for lactation. The patient, 35-year-old, noted that her infant was 3 months old when she started using domperidone. About 3 weeks, 1 month later, mid January 2025, patient developed palpitations, butterfly in my chest, and felt very tired. She didn't think much of symptoms and attributed them to being tired and having a new baby. So she continues domperidone and tried to get more sleep. So here the drug name, then how the narrative writing works from this case study, that drug name is domperidone, doses in for 20 mg 3 to 4 times per day. Age of patient is 35 and 3 months old. Then we have reaction, that palpation, very tired. Then we have core ference like domperidone. So what is the purpose and importance of well-written narrative in PV report? This is a narrative. It should include all these 4 5 information so that this this will be considered as complete narration. Similarly, in movies, there is narration of a story, right? So everything should be included in that. The minute information, which is going to be used by medical review team, by pharmacovigilance team. Identify the key elements of good narrative: patient demographics, drug exposure details, adverse event description, casualty assessment, and outcomes. Present a sample narrative template to illustrate effective narrative writing. So, this is a sample narrative template, and hope this is clear. Then we have common case scenario. So, how the real life case example of an adverse event. So, safety issues from any source concerning ARTG registered or listed. Major safety related actions come: withdrawal or suspension of medical medicine availability, modification or removal of indication, addition or boxed warning, or warning or contraindication to PI or label. If there are any cases, then if it is yes, then notify to the TGA as SSAI within 72 hours of Australian sponsor awareness. If it is no, then major safety issues identified through, for example, study, clinical trial, spontaneous reporting, or published literature, serious medicine quality defect with a immediate risk to public health. If it is yes, then conduct initial review immediately. If it is no, then safety related change request by COR to the PI or level. If it is yes, conduct an common interest safety assessment. If it is no, any other identified safety issues. If it is yes, then conduct in and complete internal safety assessment. Safety issues confirmed. No, no need to notify to TGA. The drug is safe. Document rational for not reporting. If it is yes, notify to TGA OSI within 30 days. Here it was within 70 hours, 72 hours. Here it is 30 days of Australian sponsor awareness. So similarly, walk through the case step by step. So these are the steps of common case scenarios. Then we are moving ahead for advanced topics and career development. So in pharmacovigilance, the top employers are pharmaceutical companies like Sun Pharma, Cipla, Lupin, CROs like IQVIA. I was working with Parexel, then Icon, then IT BPO firms like TCS, Cognizant, Accenture, etc. There are companies like Wipro, there are Capgemini, then Infosys. They all are having pharmacovigilance clients. Job roles, it offers roles like DSA, Drug Safety Associate, Scientist Reviewer, then Risk Specialist, then Analytical, focusing on drug safety, data analysis, and risk mitigation, with salary ranging from 3 to 18 lakhs per annum, depending upon your experience, your qualification, and the institute from which you got the education from, and whether it is campus placement or walk-in. If it is a walk-in, it is less salary because you came to the company. Future of pharmacovigilance, the rise of AI and data-driven approaches is transforming pharmacovigilance, with India emerging as a global hub offering promising career growth in this field. So AI is going to be a helping partner for this because all the dictionary terminologies all are available in a software, and AI is much more capable to read these dictionaries and categorize them. So day by day, AI is going to be part of pharmacovigilance, clinical trials. All these regulatory tasks are going to be performed by AI, and only the reviewer team will check it that whether the information is accurate or does it need any correction. Skill and qualification, pharmacovigilance demands a relevant degree, expertise in looks like Argus, and strong analytical and communication skills. We all know what is pharmacovigilance. It's a drug safety, prevents adverse events, adverse drug reactions, and support Indians pharmaceutical industry. Regulatory submission, pre-marketing report and post-marketing report. So pre-marketing report is CSR, clinical study report, IND, annual report in USA, then ASR, annual safety report in Europe, then DSUR, development safety update report. Post-marketing report is PSUR, like periodic safety update report, then PADR, periodic adverse drug experience report. Then we have PB-RARE, that is periodic benefit risk evaluation report. Then NDA, new drug application, and ANDA, abbreviated new drug application annual reports are there. So these are the few terms. PSUR, periodic safety, it's a post-marketing report. Then we have DSUR, development safety update report. It is a pre-marketing report. So PADR is periodic adverse drug experience report. It's a post-marketing report. And similarly, mentioned commonly used submission platforms like Udra Vigilance and FAIRS. These are the softwares being used, platforms being used for submission. Signal detection, signal detection and risk management. So good pharmacovigilance module 9, IX revision 1. So it includes expanded MAH responsibilities, emerging safety issues, clarified terminologies, mandatory documentation, and integration of statistical methodologies. The concept of signal management in pharmacovigilance, signal management and signal detection. So signal management is if whether there is any adverse event being reported, we have to take it seriously and we have to categorize them whether it is a risky or usual. And discuss tool and techniques for signal detection such as disproportionality analysis, proportional reporting ratio. Then we have ROR, reporting odds ratio. Explain the role of risk evaluation and mitigation strategies. Risk evaluation and mitigation strategies in managing safety risks. What are the career opportunities in pharmacovigilance? So, we have entry level jobs like drug safety associate and case processor. Then required skills, relevant certification for a career in PV, of a resume tips and suggest relevant job portal for finding pharmacovigilance jobs. These are some interviews questions, interview preparation, and typical answers like what is pharmacovigilance? So we have to mention as per WHO, pharmacovigilance is defined as the science and activities relating to detection, assessment, understanding, and prevention. So it is DAUP, So UP is, we all know Uttar Pradesh. So DA is detection assessment. So detection assessment, it is Delhi and UP, you remember it. So detection assessment, understanding and prevention of adverse reaction or any other drug related problem. So it is detection assessment, then understanding and prevention. Aim of pharmacovigilance. Early detection of hitherto unknown adverse reactions and interactions, improvement of patient case and safety, detection of increasing frequency of known adverse events, then identification of risk factors and possible mechanism underlying adverse reactions, estimation of quantitative aspects of benefits, risk analysis, and dissemination of information about prescribing and regulation. What are the types of pharmacovigilance? So there are two types of pharmacovigilance, active and passive. Active, it involves active measures to discern the adverse events occurrence after or during the treatment. Patients are directly asked, or patient is screaming records are checked to find out the any experienced adverse events. The most comprehensive method is cohort event monitoring, CEM. Then passive pharmacovigilance, it won't involve any active measures to detect the adverse events effects. This is also called as a spontaneous or volunteer reporting. This reporting is mainly depending on initiative and motivation of reporters like healthcare providers, doctors, nurse, pharmacists, etc. and patients. What are the minimum criteria required for a valid case? Identifiable reporter, identifiable patient, suspect product, adverse drug event. GVP is good pharmacovigilance practices, a set of measures drawn up to facilitate the performance of pharmacovigilance in European Union. GVP applies to marketing authorization holders, the European Medical Agency (EMA), and Medicine Regulatory Authority in European Union member states. They cover medicines authorized centrally via the agency as well as medicines authorized at national level. What are the modules associated with good pharmacovigilance practices? There are plenty number of modules, but we are going to discuss main modules. Like one is pharmacovigilance system and their quality system. As we saw earlier here that it is a GVP module 9. So revision 1. So 9 is signal management. So this is a very important question, that signal detection, signal management comes under which module of GVP? So it is 9, IA. As 2 module is pharmacovigilance system master file, 3 is pharmacovigilance inspections, 4 is pharmacovigilance audits, 5 is risk management system RMS, 6 is collection management and submission of reports and submission and suspected adverse events to medical products. Periodic safety updates report, post authorization safety studies, additional monitoring, safety communication. These are a few more questions. What is pharmacovigilance? What is GPP? So GPP is pharmacovigilance, good pharmacovigilance practices like GVP. It assesses pharmaceutical companies' compliance with UK and European Union legislation related to the monitoring of safety of medicines given to patients. It is part of inspections and standards division of MHRA. What is adverse event? What is adverse drug reaction? What is serious adverse drug reaction? So, adverse event is an untoward medical occurrence in a patient or clinical trial subject administered as a medical product, and which does not have a necessarily have to have a casual relationship with the treatment. Adverse drug reaction is a response to a medicinal product which is nauseous and unintended, which occurs at a dose normally used in man for a prophylaxis, diagnosis, or therapy of disease, or for a restoration, correction, and modification of physiological function. Serious adverse drug reaction is a serious adverse event. Experience or reaction is any untoward medical occurrence that at any dose result in death, is life threatening, and the name suggests serious, so require inpatient hospitalization or prolongation of existing hospitalization, result in persistent or signal disability, incapacity. What are the tools and softwares upon which the pharmacovigilance officers need to work? Is Oracle Argus Safety. Then we have PVNet. Then we have Argus. So briefly mention about PV software such as Argus. So Argus is managed data from multiple sources, access flexible drug safety databases. Then we have Oracle Argus Safety. So Oracle Argus Safety is the most advanced and comprehensive adverse event management system for pharma devices and CROs. World's leading safety database, automated case processing, supports WHO. Here the work of AI comes into the picture. Artificial intelligence is going to help automated case processing in pharmacovigilance. So support WHO and MEDRA, and then E2B reporting to authorities directly. We just have to enter the data, then all these steps are going to be done automatically. RSG is there, Viva Vault process software is there, the Viva Safety. So how it works? It's a dashboard of Viva Safety, and it includes case management, safety. One is case management. It helps in safety signal detection, risk assessment, regulatory reporting, global safety database, integration with other systems. So these are the dashboards of Viva Safety. And here we can have 42 inbound cases, 39 completed, 3 rejected, how many DSU are, how many PADR, how many PBRE are, how many PSUR are there, case volume monthly, then case work in progress weekly, pending transactions by destination like EMA, European Medical Agency, food. Then we have FDA, Drug Administration, then Health Canada, MHRA for UK. So these are the search case by countries. Then we have PVNet. PVNet is another software support to segregate data entry, scientific assessment, extensive data validation, and cross validation check. Amedra version cover full spectrum of developing good safety, etc. So uh, we are going to discuss about the current jobs in pharmacovigilance. So what are the various jobs in farm? My screen is visible to everyone, right?
Perfect, sir. Perfect. Perfect.
So what I'm going to show you right now is what are the various pharmacovigilance jobs currently available throughout the
Yes.
pharmacovigilance. Pharmacovigilance with employer contact details, address, and apply link. So these are the jobs available at Clarywell Global. My screen is visible, right?
Perfect. Perfect.
So it is in Pune, Clarywell Global, Pharmacovigilance Associate, then CliniWeb Services, then Continuum India, Chandigarh. And these are the apply links of Glassdoor. Glassdoor, then Public Life Group, Product Life Group, Data Safety, Data Officer, Pharmacovigilance Remote. This is work from home. Then G1 is there. G1 is a Hyderabad-based company, Drug Safety Associate. Accenture is hiring at Bengaluru in Chennai, Pharmacovigilance Services new associate. Then Sencora is there. Sencora at Noida, they are hiring a manager for pharmacovigilance. Parexel is a good company, multinational company. It's a very good company. It is offering a work from home. Associate manager, safety, medical writing. Then Apcar Life Sciences, Noida. This is right now they are offering drug safety physician. Icon company it is hiring for Chennai pharmacovigilance reporting. What you have to do, you have to just type, click on this and apply. Fortria Safety Science Analyst, Fresher, Pune. Then Prime Vigilance is there. Similarly, if we type more, it will show us more jobs. Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, Hyderabad, Telangana. They are hiring pharmacovigilance associate. Then Thermo Fisher Scientific is hiring senior PV programmer analyst. Thermo Fisher Global Career Site we have to apply from. Then Accenture India, then Fortria, Icon, MedPace, then Seniors Health, Pune, Maharashtra, Navi Mumbai, MedPace INC, Clinical Safety Coordinator. Then Advanced Pharma is hiring India various location patient safety coordinator. MedPace is Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra, Airoli based company drug safety specialist clinical safety coordinators. Similarly, you keep on typing the city name. Similarly, they will show you jobs like content writer, pharmacovigilance, RX Logic. Then Abbott Laboratories Mumbai, head pharmacovigilance India. Then Trademark Education Kolkata, Cognizant Mumbai, SME, pharmacovigilance is subject matter expert. Then Merck Group Bengaluru, Accenture Chennai, Teva Bengaluru. So broader roles listing indeed. Then LinkedIn actively hiring they are like Alcon Bengaluru. One day ago they posted on LinkedIn 33 pharmacovigilance jobs in India. So pharmacovigilance service associate they posted 2 to 4 days ago at Bengaluru Accenture. So similarly Fortria Pune, then Product Life Group India, LinkedIn direct links are there. You can connect them and you can message them. Your resume, Pro Pharma Hyderabad, then Prime Vigilance Pune, so Seniors Health Gurgaon. Similarly, there are plenty number of companies, pharmaceutical companies. IQVIA is there, IPCA is there. Then we have Jeevan Hyderabad, Sun Pharma is working in this. Dr. Reddy's are working in this. Sanofi Hyderabad is hiring clinical research lead. Then IQVIA, AstraZeneca, Bristol Myers Squibb, BMS is a very good company. Then Takeda, then with what we say Cactus, Life Sciences, Novartis, and Seniors. So these are the links I'm going to share with you, sir.
Yeah, sir, can you give me 2 minutes? I will discuss our course that we are going to launch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you
Please,
stop
sir.
sharing then?
Please.
You can stop sharing.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Here, Dr. Bandoo Chatale. I am going to discuss some courses that we are going to launch for the pharmacy professionals. Recently, we are going to launch this very important course. This is 1 month course for pharmacovigilance paper where going to take all detailed syllabus. We are going to coverage all point which is related with pharmacovigilance. For this purpose, I share my screen. I have shared link for that course if you want to register for that course. Yeah. So just give me 1 minute. Yeah. So guys, you can see here we have different courses for the pharmacovigilance. We have currently launched the course that is for uh, pharmacovigilance, and it is for 30 days, and it is price is 10,000. But we are going to launch it with today with very less price, that is only 5,000. So today is the 10th August, where we are going this with a discounted rate, wherein we have the trainer for this is myself, Dr. Bandoo Chatale. Then we have Dr. Moli Kwaja, we have Surendra Jatov, and we have Shashi Prakash Dubey. So all people, Shashi Prakash Dubey is the person who is having industrial experience, extensive experience in pharmacovigilance, and we are three people are a doctorate degree holder, and we have extensive knowledge about pharmacovigilance. So if you are eager to join the 30 days extensive program, and the time to attend that program is evening 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So this is those people are pursuing any other job, they can attend because this program is at evening time. Okay, guys, so those are willing to join this program, they can click the link. I am pasting the link in the chat box. Those are willing to join this course. I am just pasting the link in the chat box for the registration purpose. Okay, so this course is for 10,000, but today we are selling it with offer price with 50% discount, only 5,000 rupees, and we are going to cover everything in uh, for 30 days, and we are going to make you uh, ready for job in pharmacovigilance domain. Okay, guys, so those are willing to register, you can connect with me. I am also pasting my number in chat box. Okay, sir, you can take the now session. Thank you. Session, sir, you want to discuss anything more? Yeah.
This program is going to be very helpful, especially fresher pass outs, because we are going to discuss what are the key requirements industries do need right now. And because syllabus, in universities, they taught us it is out of, not in use to the industry. So you have to be very familiar with the terms, with the guidelines, regulatory guidelines, and everything, as we all have to be familiar before the interview. So we will make you ready for the interview. We will send you your resume to the industries, and we will conduct your interviews and get you selected. And definitely, you are going to get more than 3 to 6 lakh package after completion of this course. So it is very useful course. Please join and suggest your friends as well. As a gift, you can buy them these courses. It is definitely going to help, and we sincerely thank all the participants for attending the webinar, Pharmacovigilance Job Readiness webinar held today. And uh, it's a heartful thanks to Dr. Bandoo Chatale, sir. He's a director, pharmacy success hub, and it's a Springville Pharma for his uh, inspiring guidance and valuable insight. Your support means a lot, sir. On this holiday, you are taking time out of your busy schedule, and together, let's keep learning and growing. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, team. Thank you so much, guys, for attending this show.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.